So, first of all, in few states, they are celebrating their native New Year day today. Like for Andhra Pradesh and Telangana state people, they are celebrating Ugadi festival. So everyone, happy Ugadi. And we will start the session. So listen carefully. See, answer writing is all about what we are going to express, what is there in our mind. So in UPSC mains answer writing, as personally we will not be present, we will be expressing ourselves through a paper. So it is nothing but selling ourselves. It's like a business. It's like a marketing. How you market the product? Yes or no? When you want to sell a mobile phone, you are a salesperson. So you will tell all the good thing about this particular mobile phone, so that other person will get appreciated, other person will get understand, the other person will feel happy, and that other person will buy this particular product. The same way, answer writing is also a marketing. So you want to express about secularism, you want to explain about democracy, you want to express about the federal features. So you will be explaining in a such a manner that it looks pleasant, simple. In a such a manner that it looks pleasant, in such a manner that it understandable, such a manner that it is simplified, in such a manner that the other person will understand the demand of the question. Means I asked this one whether he got this or not. For example, when you go to a shop, just example, when we go to a shop and we are asking for some Vivo phone, for example, we are asking for a Vivo phone which is 10,000 rupees, but that person is forcing us to take Redmi phone. But you made your mind that you will be buying Vivo phone, but that person is making you to force to buy Redmi phone. Whether you will understand or not, you will think that what is this person? I am asking Vivo phone. He is asking about, he is explaining about Redmi phone. So you will leave the shop. You don't like it. Why? Because what you are asking, he is not delivering. In the same way, answer writing is also the most important point with respect to answer writing is whether you are delivering the demand of the question. What the other person is asking, whether you are giving the same or not. What the other person want to know, whether you are saying the same or not, whether you are expressing the same or not is very important. So today's first takeaway from today's class, the first takeaway is demand of the question. For our GS class students, I gave one question 2 days back. What is equality according to you? Do you remember, GS students? What is equality according to you? Question mark. How you will ensure that equality? How you will ensure that equality? Did you got my point? I asked, what is equality according to you? How you will ensure that equality? See, everyone written about equality, everyone written about Article 14, right to equality. What are varieties of equality? Social equality, political equality, economical equality. ये सब लिख लिया. But my question is, what is equality according to you? Then you have to write that. First paragraph should be the definition of equality. Equality is understandable as, in any circumstances, irrespective of gender, caste, religion, place of birth, where everyone are treated equally, is called as equality. In general terms, it is also called as egalitarianism. Finish. You explained about equality. Now you will go to the second paragraph, and the second paragraph demand is, that is important. Second paragraph, we have to pinpoint the demand of the question. The demand of the question is, what is equality according to you? So equality according to me is, for example, my wish I will tell you. Equality according to me is, everyone should equally participate in politics. Everyone should have their role in politics. There should not be dynasty politics. Parents and children should not be in politics. New people should come into politics. Young people should come into politics. Everyone should become part of the politics. So it should not be like an hanging fruit. Joining politics or being a politician should not be a hanging fruit. So this is equality to me. So it should be equally accessible to everyone. It should be equally affordable to everyone. It should be equally available to even AAA. Accessible, affordable, available. That is equality to me. But what is happening in India? So then they will write. But What is the reality? Number one, dynasty politics. The parents and their children are only entering into the politics. Number two, there is a role played by muscle. Third, there is a role played by money. The people who are having muscle and money only running the politics. Number four, the businessman and the corporate people are entering into the business into the politics. And fifth, politics is becoming like a business. Politics is not seen as a service to the mankind. So hence, everyone should equally participate in the elections. Mainly the downtrodden people should come into the politics. Like, see, the demand of the question is very important. It is not that what you are writing, what you know. I don't want what you know also. Why I want what you know. I want whether you are addressing my question. Why? Because I am going to give the marks. You have to convince me. If not, I will not give you marks. So first thing, today's takeaway is demand of the question. Number two, how to write a good answer, sir. I will take some examples also. I will take one more extra session. In that extra session, keywords I will discuss, like what is discuss, what is critically evaluate, what is critically examine, what we have to write, explain. Have you know, no? This keywords for every question? Discuss, critically examine, critically evaluate, elucidate, justify, explain, state. Sir, for this keyword, what we have to write? For this, I will take one extra session to you. Leave it. But now basics of answer writing practice. So first takeaway is demand of the question. Second is any question which is given in the examination hall, we have to divide in the pieces. We have to divide in the form of pieces. उसको pieces करना है. बोले तो कैसे सर? Listen this. What is criminalization of politics? What is criminalization of politics? And how criminalization of politics is distorting the Indian political system, comma. In order to remove the criminalization of politics, what are the measures you recommend? Understood? See, three questions are there in one question. Three questions are asked in one question. One question is, what is criminalization of politics? How criminalization of politics is distorting the Indian political system, and how you ensure the criminalization of politics is removed or eliminated? Question mark. Now you have to understand, oh, first I have to write about criminalization of politics. First paragraph should be the criminalization of politics. A criminalization of politics kya hota hai? Second paragraph, there will be some features, no? Criminalization of politics, whereby the criminals are entering into the political system and they are playing a very vibrant role, or they are playing a very important role in determining who should get the seat, or they will only get the seat, and who should win the seat. Number two, and when the criminals become the politicians, they themselves will become the rule makers, they themselves will become the rule breakers. They themselves will become the rule makers, they themselves will become the rule breakers. So characteristics you will write. So first paragraph, criminalization of politics. Second paragraph, characteristics of criminalization of politics. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whenever you write characteristics of politics, criminalization, any question, characteristics, if you mention, write in point wise. So I am evaluating. Aha, acha. First paragraph, criminalization of politics. Very good. Second paragraph, characteristics of criminalization of politics. Very good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And next should be the side heading. Second part of the question. What is the second part of the question? How criminalization of politics is distorting Indian political system. So that you will underline it. And you will write point wise. 1, 2, 3. How criminalization of politics. So first, criminalization of politics entered at the time of emergency in India. It is because of emergency in India, when the Indian National Congress could not win the politics, they started joining the criminals into the politics. That is the beginning of era of criminalization of politics. In 1977 elections, which happened just after the criminalization, just after the emergency, 40% of the candidates are having criminal background. So hence, the criminals started determining the political structure of India. Number two, they will give importance to their own people. There will be partisanship mindset. They will be making money. They will be thinking only about their own benefit. They will not think about people benefit. They will be working like corporates. They will be enhancing their strength. They will be controlling police department. They will be removing their own police cases. In this way, क्या होता है? Criminalization of politics is distorting Indian political system. Next heading. How we ensure the criminalization of politics can be abolished. First paragraph. You have to remember. No, as a basic, I will not tell, but in longer run, in your governance classes, we will be teaching about Second Administrative Reforms Commission, center-state relations like Sarkaria Commission, Punch Commission. There are some commissions will be there. It reduces the essence of politics. Very good, Ankita. Yes. Then how to reduce? Number one, criminals whose cases are pending in the Supreme Court or High Court or respect to subordinate courts should not be given tickets, should not be allowed to contest the elections. Number two, there is a need for constitutional amendment and criminals should not be allowed into the, yes, second point we have to mention. Third point, like that, how we can reduce 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, we will mention. Then finally, conclusion. How? The criminalization of politics, as Ankita told, the criminalization of politics is eliminating the essence of political system. So hence, the role of muzzle and money should be reduced. For that, the criminal should be eliminated. Then only we can ensure Indian political system is working democratically. Dharmo rakshita rakshitaha. Like that, when you respect the dharma, then dharma will respect you. Dharma rakshita rakshita means criminals should not enter. When criminals are not entered, dharma will be protected. When dharma is protected, dharma will protect you. Got it? See, means today's class is mainly focusing on the basics. For example, sir, I'm more basic, sir. I'm degree first year. I'm graduation first year. How I should start, sir? I will show you one. I will write one it and I will explain you. See, who are beginners, for them it is. See, first, very beginners, what they have to do? They have to write answers for small topics. Democracy. Write one paragraph on democracy. Write one paragraph on democracy. A democracy क्या होता है? Democracy is for the people, by the people, to the people, whereby people will be electing who should rule them. Ruled will be deciding who should be the rulers. And in Indian context, we have democracy since 1951. And since the last 78 years, we are running with democracy. And India is called as world's largest democratic country. Like this, small paragraphs, you have to, small of 6 lines. And one more thing, don't write big paragraphs, my dear students. Please don't write big paragraphs. You will be confused. Any paragraph should be minimum 6 lines, maximum 7 lines, 6, 7 lines. That's it. Don't go for big paragraphs. When you go for big paragraphs, you will be confused. Why? Because एक paragraph बोले तो एक concept, एक paragraph बोले तो एक point के ऊपर लिखना पड़ेगा. That one particular point should be focused when you are writing. So in that way, one point, one factor, 1.1 factor, 1.1 factor you have to mention all about. So write small paragraphs on democracy, write small paragraphs on republic, write small paragraphs on secularism when you are initially starting your answer writing. Second thing, don't worry about time management. Never. Now you don't worry about time management. When you start your classes, when you start your serious preparation, when you start your answer writing practice, till first 20 days, don't worry about answer writing practice. आप कंटेंट के ऊपर फोकस करो. आप हाउ यू आर राइटिंग स्ट्रक्चर, फर्स्ट लाइन, फर्स्ट सेंटेंस व्हाट इट इज, सेकंड सेंटेंस व्हाट इट इज, थर्ड सेंटेंस व्हाट इट, slowly you write, no problem, but without seeing. Very important. I noticed the students are seeing and submitting me. It is waste, no? So don't copy, don't see. Whatever you know, you just write. Like as I told you, paragraphs. I will take one question and I will explain. See, I will take one. Yes, see. For example, how you have to write an answer for this. Can anyone give me one question which you are confused how to write an answer?
So sacred groups answer, sir.
Yeah, sacred groups answers. Yes, 1 minute. Sacred groups answer. There is a question which we gave to our GS students. Sacred groups. There is one girl who written a very good answer. I don't know. The name starts with S. She written a very good answer. First paragraph, what is sacred groups? First paragraph, what is sacred groups? You have to explain a simple format. Sacred groups क्या होता है? Sacred groups are not individual plants. A group of plants, group of trees, or a hill or a forest where the trees are there, we will be worshipping that group of plants or group of trees or group of a hill where the trees are located. That particular area is called a sacred group. Individual tree or individual plant is not called a sacred group. Sacred group means it should be a group. So that is what the sacred group I will tell you. So next paragraph, what I will write, what are sacred groups? What are sacred groups? Like we have hills, we can write Tirumala Hills, for example, Tirumala Hills of Andhra Pradesh, Tirumala Hills, or some tribal villages, group of trees. A tribal village, they will have their group of trees. What are this group of trees? Or in urban areas, we have trees. So these are various types of trees, sacred groves. 1, 2, 3 you will mention about. Then sacred groves are how sacred groves are becoming extinct. How sacred groves are becoming extinct. Now I am telling you the reasons. How sacred groves are becoming extinct. Number one, habitat loss, human plant conflict, urbanization, industrialization, mineralization. These are all the factors. What ensure next? What ensure sacred groves? Lessen climate change, fresh oxygen, afforestation, tourism spot. These are advantages of sacred groves. So how to protect sacred groves? There is Wildlife Protection Act 1972, Wildlife Protection Amendment Act of 2005. There is Biodiversity Act of 2002. So these all measures you will mention. Then UNESCO is also taking major steps. United Nations Environment Program is also taking major steps. Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Changes. So these are the institutions which are. Finally, the sacred groves are the natural element of the earth. If we protect the sacred groves, it means we are protecting the nature. In order to protect the nature, we have to protect the sacred groves. See, what I did, I just divided. I divided in the form of paragraphs.
Sir, need to ask one thing, sir.
Be louder.
Sir, want to ask something, sir.
Yes.
In the part of like after sacred groups, types of sacred group like they're like religious, traditional, cultural. So, we should put this point or this. What are sacred groups? Like, are both the same thing, sir?
Same thing. Varieties or what are same.
Okay, sir.
Just I gave you the body. I just gave you the body.
Okay, sir.
Yes. Now we will have interactive session. Anyone have any doubts? You can ask me now.
Sir, in the criminalization answer, you have mentioned a political party, sir, like Indian National Congress. Like that, we can mention any
No, we
specific
should not.
political
No.
parties.
As a teacher, I want you to connect. So I used the name. We should never use. You can use the year name.
Okay, sir.
So, what are the additional elements we can use while writing the answers, like flowcharts or diagrams or any
Yes.
slogans?
Using diagrams, using flowcharts is a very good step. For example, now I will show you the diagram. You will understand. See here. We'll take another example, like protection of environment. What are the measures? This side heading, one of the side heading. What are the measures to protect environment? Okay. So now you see like this. Chronological order we have to mention. Like what, sir? Like we see, first there is Water Act, then there is Wildlife Protection Act, then we have Air Pollution Prevention Act. I'm writing chronologically. Air Pollution Prevention Act. Then we have Environment Protection Act. Then we have Biodiversity Act. Then we have Forest Rights Act. See, first coming with Water Act, then Wildlife Protection Act, then Air Pollution Act, then Environment Protection Act, then Forest Rights Act. In this way, we can mention. So chronologically, I mentioned. So first it starts with this, then this, then this, then this, then this. All legislations you covered. This is a flowchart. There is no need to keep a box like this. This is also a flowchart, a schematic diagram. Or sometimes, you want to write, what are the consequences of poverty? You tell me, what are the consequences? Like this you can write. Poverty you can keep, rather than writing in point wise. Consequences of poverty, hunger will be there. Consequences of poverty, poor health will be there. Consequences, no education will be there. Consequence of poverty, malnutrition will be there. No food will be available. Malnutrition will be there. Poverty, people doesn't know the importance of democracy. So the role of democracy also will reduce. I'm just giving you example. I'm not answering the poverty consequences. Just I'm telling you. Like this also you can write. Or tell me answer. What are the other points? Poverty का क्या होता है और क्या होता है? Consequences of poverty. Skill development will not be there. Child labor will be there. Prostitution will be there. More what? Tell me.
Death rate will be increased, sir. Death rate.
A poor health condition. In this everything will come. More.
Lack of education in the poverty leads to the emergence of national insecurity problems
Oh,
like
very good. Yes, 100%. National security will be under threat. True. When I don't have the money, then there will be national. So see how I did. I think the question is asked by Vennala Reddy. So these are the consequences of poverty. So when I'm evaluating, or when a UPSC person is evaluating, acha, skill development, oh, child labor, yeah, okay, hunger, oh, national security, poor health, no education, malnutrition. I covered all points, no, you will get marks 6/10. Maximum marks UPSC will give is 60% of the marks in GS and 70% of the marks in optional. That's it. You will not get more than this. Maximum marks you will get 70%, maximum you will get 60%. But nowadays, what is happening? They reduced that also. Now for GS, they are giving 50% of the marks, and for optional, they are giving 60% of the marks. Means if you get 6/10 in optional, your answer is awesome. In your GS, if you get 5/10, your answer is awesome. समझ में आया?
Yes, sir.
Sir, can we write answers in a paragraph or points? Which one is suitable?
No, it is with respect to the demand of the question. Now only I told you, I took one question of equality. So introductory passage, conclusion should be every time in paragraphs only. Introductory passage, conclusions should be in paragraphs forms. Slowly, I will be giving some ready-made introductions and ready-made conclusions also. Slowly, I will give. So means I will not make you to by heart also.
Good morning, sir. Sir, how to know the exact demand of
How to know the exact demand of the question means when you read the question. No, exact demand I told. First, I will complete one question which is asked by someone. What is that question? Earlier question? Yes, Nikhil. Once again, please ask your question.
How to know the exact demand of the question, sir?
Okay. How to know the exact demand of the question? See, first you have to read the question. You are a beginner, you remember this. Read the question. Take time, no problem. Don't think like seniors. Read the question.
Okay.
When you read the question, you will understand the question. First, understand. I mean that you have to understand the question. After understanding the question, you write the essence of the question. You write the essence of the question, like the sacred group. Like sacred group, number one. Sacred group means what? First, the question is about sacred group. The question is about sacred groove. Number one, benefits of sacred groove. Benefits of sacred groove. SG. Okay. Sacred groove is under threat. Sacred groove under threat. Next, how to protect sacred groove. How to protect sacred groove. Finally, conclusion. So finish. You got 5 paragraphs. Acha, first paragraph I have to write about what is sacred groove. Second paragraph about benefits of sacred groove. Third paragraph about how the sacred groove is under threat. How to protect the sacred groove, and conclusion. Same thing. It can be sacred groove. It can be democracy. It can be secularism. Any question. Remember this structure. So first part of the question is introduction. Second part is democracy, advantages, benefits. Third, democracy under threat. Fourth, how to protect the democracy. And fifth, conclusion. Means you will be recommending how to protect democracy, means you will finish. So any question you divide into these 5 statements. Introduction kya hai? Benefits kya hai? Why it is under threat? How to protect it, and conclusion. Got it, Mr. Nikhil?
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Others?
Sir, need to ask one question, sir. Sometimes what happen when I see the answers of other students, maybe fresher or any students, if so the answer is so good that it creates a confusion that I would be able to write this type of answer or not. Sir, how to deal with it, sir?
The first thing I will tell you, see, first of all, don't compare. Never compare. Comparison is good only, but when your standard has been enhanced, पहली तो आपको standard enhance होना चाहिए ना. First you have to improve your standard. When you are ready, when you think, yes, my standard has been increased, then you start comparing and you have to improve. In the daily answer rating for a beginner, don't compare. You write your own way. You write your own way. Then you don't compare with the person who is not in touch with you. You compare your answer with the friends who are in touch with you. Then what happened? If you return that answer, make a call to him and ask, Are yaar, you had written that point, why you written that point? Who told you to write that point? How you got this idea? How you got this idea. Then what happened, then you will understand, oh, writing answer is nothing but an idea. Acha, that person got this idea. Next time you will get the idea. Got it?
Yes, sir. Sir, two more things. Like, if I write a point like how Indian Constitution secures the theme of equality, so can we write with 100% assurance that violation is not possible under the umbrella of Constitution? Can we write such answer?
No. See, you have to be very practical. Violation is possibility is there.
Because cases are there.
Violation will happen on daily basis. Violation will happen, but however, we have proper precautions through Constitution of India. But however, those precautions also was becoming invalid. So more measures need to be added. What are those more measures? You have to write again.
Okay, so how to put this line that violation is not possible under the umbrella of Constitution, sir?
Why? Because misuse, misusing the law, misusing the wording of the law, muscle power, money power, corporates, business, politicians, these all people will violate. So violation is possible. So there are some measures we have to take in order to stop these violations. You have to give recommendations.
And sir, last question is like how to ensure equality among the society. So if our ideas is asked, so can we put that conducting awareness programs such as Nukkad Natak, because this is not official statement, but this is personal idea of a student. So can we put such examples in any question, any type of question, sir?
100%. It is a Nukkad Natak or
yes, conducting awareness programs.
Yes, awareness. It's not only that, road shows, plays, there will be road shows. These are real practical approaches where we can go to the public. Okay, and this type of activity should be promoted more.
Sir. Okay. Thank you, sir.
Sir, and one more doubt, sir. Sir, what was the value?
One person, 1 minute. Ketan asked one question. Please don't ask direct message. Ask question so that everyone can see your question in the message box, chat box. When I write an answer in points, chronological flow not able to maintain, not able to recall, no problem, Ketan. Up revision karo. You have to do revision. You are beginner, no? You cannot recall. So do 4 or 5 times revision. It's a common problem for me also, for everyone when I was a beginner as well. Sir, while writing answer, not able to recall exactly at that time or not able to give better word. No problem. वो सबके साथ होता है. मेरे साथ भी हुआ, आपके साथ भी हुआ, किसी के साथ भी होता है. उमा भारती ऑल इंडिया रैंक 3 के साथ होता है, ऑल इंडिया रैंक 1 के साथ भी होता है. You should not worry about that. By reading multiple times, by practice only, you can remember few points. Yes. Ask Nikhil.
Sir, like in anthro class, you told like glutochronology. In that question asked, but no one can know. In that questions, which are the concepts that we are unknown, how can we approach that question indirectly in the exam situation?
That you will get through excessive reading, conceptual clarity, command on the subject. For example, there is another question in the same year. Cultural lag and Osborne. People did not written about this. Beginners or who don't have conceptual clarity, they didn't written it. Cultural lag and Osborne. Usko kya likhna hai? First we have to write culture. Then culture lag means culture is not followed according to the accurate norms and traditions. That is culture lag. Then who gave this person? So when you have the command on the subject, you can write. So for that, what we have to do, sir? We have to improve the command. We have to enhance the subject knowledge. Samajh mein aaya, Ankita?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Sir, what were the value-added words to answer, sir?
Value-added?
Value-added terms or value-added words.
There is no. There are technical words will be there. You are talking value-added word, topic.
Yeah, yes, sir. Word.
Value-added. There is nothing called as value-added word. For every subject, there will be a jargon. That jargon you have to use. For example, in anthropology class, I used enculturation, acculturation. Those words will give you marks.
Okay.
That is not value added. That is part of the answer.
Okay.
That is subject word. So technical word, jargon. Jargon should be there.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Any more questions?
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Who is this? Name?
Deekshita, sir.
Okay.
Sir, how to write an answer, like opinion-based answer without being offended?
For example, I will tell you, see. Uniform Civil Code. Uniform Civil Code. What is your opinion on Uniform Civil Code? They ask, the question is like this. The question is asking your opinion. Then we can write like this. Uniform Civil Code is present in the Constitution of India under Article 44. Uniform Civil Code ensure civil laws equal irrespective of the caste, religion, creed, gender, and place of birth. In modern societies, almost all countries, including Afghanistan, including United States of America, British, France, all countries are having uniform civil code. Hence, it is demand in India also to implement uniform civil code. But however, we have personal law board for Muslims. We have personal laws for Christians. So religious based laws are there, tribal based laws are there. Hence, this particular laws are antithetical to the concept of uniform civil code. So you gave a proper introduction. Then uniform civil code characteristics. Marriage, adoption, succession, everywhere will be the same. For every religion, this concept will be the same. Number two, it will ensure equality. It will ensure equal justice. It will ensure ease of giving judgment. Main thing is this, ease of giving judgment for the judiciary. Now, judges will be very happy. For everyone, same civil law. But now what has happened? If he's a Muslim, I have to read a Muslim law about. If he's a Christian, I have to read a Special Marriage Act 1954. Like that it is happening. So now opinion-based question. As the Constitution of India had asked for uniform civil code, and for us, the Constitution is the supreme law of the land. Hence, it is better to implement uniform civil code, but however, it should not be implemented in a hurry. Proper apprehensions, meetings, discussions need to happen with minority community. With the proper approval from minority community, when they accept, then only we have to go for uniform civil code. If not, we should not go for uniform civil code. Samajh mein aaya, Dikshita?
Yes, sir.
What about handwriting and level of English? Abdul Zahir Sheikh as well as Muhammad Shamir both asked this question. See, don't worry about answer writing. However, your answer writing is 1 minute, yes. Whatever your answer writing is, it should be legible. समझ में आना चाहिए, ardham avali. It should be in very simple language. It should be in very simple language. It should be understandable. No requirement of a beautiful answer writing or beautiful handwriting also, not required. But it should be understandable. If it is understandable, if it is legible, it is enough. So
Sir,
don't interrupt in between, man, when I'm talking. You have to wait. I will ask for questions, no? This is his third time you did Nikhil. That is the reason. Then see, listen. So Mohammad Shamir or Jahir, आपका handwriting, आपका नहीं किसी का भी, if handwriting is not good, then no need to worry about it. But think that it should be legible, understandable. It should be in proper flow. If that is there, enough. There is no requirement of a very good handwriting, number one. Number two, Jahir pucha tha, sir, level of English. Level of English should be basic. In your final examination also, no need for big, like Shashi Tharoor English language is not required. But for every subject, there will be a jargon. For anthropology, there is a jargon. For GS1, there is a jargon for polity answers. GS2 for history, GS1, there is a jargon. For GS2 polity, there is a jargon. For GS3 economy, there is a jargon. That words you have to use. For whenever you are writing a polity answer, you have to use constitution, democracy, secularism. Whenever you are writing an answer for history, you have to write ancient, medieval. Whenever you are writing an answer for economy, you have to use capital account deficit, current account deficit, etc. ठीक है, Shamir or Jahir? See, everyone remove direct message here. There, everyone will be there in the message box. So everyone will go through your question. Sujit asked, what should we do if we do not have proper idea or knowledge on specific question? I answered this. Already. Yes. Someone is asking. Yes, Nikhil, please ask me your question.
Sir, they will be looking at the grammatical mistakes or spelling mistakes.
100%. They will look into grammatical mistake. They will look into spelling mistakes. 100% they will look. Why? Because that is basic, no? A person who doesn't have a grammar, if you become IAS officer, daily you have to write 10 letters. Daily. You and your assistants together, sit together in 10 letters, you have to write. One court case will be there on the government. One you have to write to the secretariat. Daily 10 letters. When you don't know the grammar, when you don't know the English spelling, your assistants will laugh at you. So compulsory, grammar should be perfect. Spelling mistakes, unexcusable. समझ में है?
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Sir, there is a conception that every time we need to write a balanced answer, like supporting to the government.
No, I will not at all. For example, I will tell you, see, we will take a question like this. Left-wing extremism, terror, Naxalism, Maoism. In that, there is no necessity to criticize Naxalism, Maoism. We can write answer like this also. Yes, taking weapons into their hands is not at all recommendable. Taking weapons into their hands and fighting against the state is completely anti-national in nature. But however, we have to understand. That they didn't take weapons into their hands. They are unemployed. They are poor. They are suffering with hunger. They come from scheduled caste and scheduled tribe community who don't have any nature. They don't have any future. So in order to generate the future for them, they took the weapons into their hands and demanding the government. If the government had provided proper education, proper healthcare, proper skill development, and proper employment opportunities, no person will take the weapons into their hands. So yes, Naxalism per se is wrong. But however, it's a responsibility of the government to remove the Naxalism, not by force, not only by force, but also by education, health, skill development, and employment. Got it? Whether I'm supporting government? No. I supported Naxalism also, but practically. Yes or no? When I get employment, why I will take weapons into my hands? I will be busy from morning to night, no, doing my job. We will give chance to new students. Yes, new one. Any doubts? Jagan Mohan Reddy, Yajnasri, Chaturvedi, Sujit. How to get sources for our answers, sir? Can you suggest some for general questions daily you give? No, I am only giving model answer. No, explaining. No, that is enough, Sharif. Don't depend on. Sometimes you have to sit. I am explaining the structure in that same way you write and send me. I am evaluating. No, slowly from GS, original GS classes will start from June. No, I will give you model answer. I will give you one question. I will give you model answer also. Okay, Sharif?
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Jagan Mohan Reddy, any doubts? How to close the statement, sir? How to get sources chip and how to close it positively? You have to. Yes. The question is from Pranavi. Very good question it is. Pranavi is asking that how to close the statement, sir. It should be positive. However, I am hoping that the Naxalism and left-wing extremism will be eliminated from our Indian society. The soon we are going to see the sunshine whereby the peace and tranquility will arise on the land of opportunities. Positive. In the June and July month, I will give you some ready-made introductions and ready-made conclusions. But you should not by heart it. Again, I'm telling you. By heart is a sin. Just you have to understand, okay, like this we can write. Okay, like this we have to write. Like I told you, Dharmo Rakshita Rakshitaha. Yes. Got it, everyone? Miss Sandhya, any doubts? And one more thing, as I told you, don't be judgmental. Don't be judgmental and slowly you will learn. Don't be in a hurry also. Don't be in a hurry. You practice. Doing practice is a very good thing. But slowly, hallu. We should not be like rabbit. Once upon a time, the story is different. What? Rabbit will be running. Tortoise will be slowly going. And rabbit will be sleeping. And the tortoise will cross it. That is also a true statement. But now, we have to be both rabbit and tortoise. We have to learn quickly. We have to go slowly also. When we have to go slowly, answer writing. Concept. This is one day you cannot get it. 10 days you cannot get it. By practice only you will get it. Some people are asking questions on message. Difference between way forward and conclusion. Way forward means recommendation. Conclusion means you are concluding the answer. Way forward should be there. Conclusion should be there. Yes. Way forward and conclusion should be there. Correct. Sir, when will you give PYQ's book? I gave you POCO. Acha, for offline or online? Online people I gave PDF. For offline, we will give you printouts. With next class or next class? tomorrow or day after tomorrow. Okay. Offline students, tomorrow come to anthropology class. I will be giving a book, a complete book of PYQs from 1995 to 2023, topic wise, unit wise, segregated question booklets. Any more doubts? Jagan Mohan Reddy, sir, tell us some important terminology like democracy, like that, to get conceptual understanding for answer writing. Yes, I will tell you. Democracy, secularism, federalism, equality, justice, sovereignty. If your optional is anthropology, enculturation, acculturation, ethnography, ethnology, in your GS, constitutional bodies, constitutional authority, letter and spirit. These are some of the words. Sir, do we need to quote anthropologists for every question? Yeah. Yes, compulsory. Compulsory. Poco, what is your name? Poco MT Pro. It is showing like this, Poco M2 Pro. For every answer, one anthropologist name you have to use. Bhavani. Any more questions, Nikhil?
No, sir. Thank you.
Yes, Vishnuvardhan. Chaturvedi. This may be varying to each question, but what is the length recommended in general? I will tell you length. Yes. How to make, there will be 10 marker, 15 marker, 20 marker. For 15 marker, there will be 2 pages. For 10 marker. For 15 marker, there will be 3 pages. For 20 marker, there will be 4 pages. By default, 10 marker means 2 pages, 150 words. 150 words means 2 pages. 15 marker means 3 pages. Got it, Chaturvedi? You have to do the same practice, Chaturvedi. How to prepare notes? Yes. Yes, you have to make the notes true. But now you are beginner, no? You no need to worry. For anthropology, I am giving you class notes. That is sufficient, more than sufficient. On the demand of the students, I am giving you the class notes PDF also. Both is enough. You both keep and read. And together you make your own notes, combining both my class notes, dictation, textbook, and the PDF. Anyhow, I am covering the dictation notes. Make your own notes. Don't make answer and question and answer notes. It's wrong thing. That you have to do later after clearing prelims. But now you have to have a concept-oriented notes. Got it, Pranavi? Yes, you have to, Sujit.
Yes, sir.
Flowcharts you have to use. Yes, Sujit. I explained you. You joined later. Sir, can 2020
Sir,
attempt?
for other subjects, how to
Venkatesh is
prepare
asking.
notes?
Venkatesh is asking, 2028 attempt, there will be any chance of removing optional? Venkatesh, see, listen. In 2015, Supreme Court gave one judgment that any reform you are making in UPSC examination, why? Because a lot of masses will be writing this examination. Minimum 3 years of notice should be given. Minimum 3 years of notice. Means, for example, if you want to make a change in 2028, then you have to give the notification 2025. Then 2025, 2026, 2027, 2028, they will change. Means what? As of today, 2024, there is no change till 2027. And the change, the reforms is rumor, gossip. It's not true. Is there any other subject books like yours? No, Yojana 1 is enough.
Sir, for quality like subjects, how can we prepare notes, sir?
We will be giving notes in our GS classes. Like, for example,
Is it sufficient, sir?
100% sufficient. Why? Because we will be covering current affairs also. It will be 100% sufficient. And you have to do answer writing practice with that.
Hi, sir. Is that notes only for quality or all remaining GS subjects?
What?
Is you said you will be giving notes for quality, GS quality. Is that
Yeah,
only for quality or
all the subjects we will be giving you proper PDF notes, proper notes. Classroom teachers will provide their own notes, but we will give you PDF notes separately.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Sanjana Verma, any doubts?
Sir, one last doubt. What if word limit increases, sir?
See, word limit.
No, sir. Yes, sir. I have a one doubt. Sir, actually, I just want to know about there was any rule, sir, no, for UPSC, sir, like a 7-5-3 rule, no? Like, What is the rule actually, sir?
Which rule you are talking about?
So the rule, whatever we have to be using in the answer writing, sir.
No, see, I will.
Like,
Hmm. See, I will tell you.
yeah, sir.
Rule number 1, only one pen, no two pens. Number 1. Number 2, don't use ink pen, use ballpoint pen. Number 2. Number 3, Nikhil, your question. There will be booklet given to you. Question, one question, 10 marker, 2 pages gap, 2 pages vacant. So means what? Question will be there, space, next page, space, next page, top question will be there, 10 marker. So when you cross word limit also, there is no scope to write answer. Why? Because question is there. So within that space, you write the answer. Samajh mein aaya, Nikhil?
Yeah, yes, sir. Yes.
So rule number 1 is one pen. Number 2, don't use ink pen. Number 3, don't cross. The borders will be there, no? 4 borders. Don't cross. Never should cross the border. Rule number 4, it should be legible. Number 5, no religious symbols. Never use any religious. Om Sai Ram बोल के start नहीं करना. अगर start किया तो your paper will be disqualified. Rather than writing Om Sai Ram, write your answer. Got it, Sanjana Verma?
Yeah, sir. Thank you, sir. And sir, if like a spelling mistake of like a repeat, like we have to a spelling mistake, so it will be like a marks will be detected here.
Yes, means repeatedly if you are doing spelling mistake means there will be negative marks. Yes. Why? Because
Okay, sir.
spelling mistake is unbecoming of a civil servant. A civil servant should know the spellings, no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, another's. A new one, any doubt? Nehal, Sainath, Likita.
Sir,
Yes.
everyone will write their own
Name.
answers, sir.
Name.
Pranavi, sir.
Ah.
Everyone will write their own answers. We have to write in a very special manner. How can we know this one will be going to be good? How can, sir?
You can use flowcharts, schematic diagrams. See, there is nothing called a special way of writing an answer. The special way of writing an answer is simplifying your answer. Making
How
your
can we
answer
improve marks, sir?
simplifying your answer means making your answer simple so that evaluator will understand that easily. When evaluator understand easily, then you will get more marks. For that, what I told you, know, sacred grooves chronology, climate protection legislation is chronological order, or in a block diagram manner. In that way, if you simplify your answer, you will get more marks. That's it. I will show you in future, slowly, I will show you how to write. Based upon the question, I will give you. So, okay, my dear students, so please be motivated. Don't be in a hurry. Slowly, we will learn. Daily answer writing practice of GS NCERT. I'm doing evaluation of GS students. I'm doing evaluation of anthropology papers. Next Sunday, you are going to have the test. And don't get demotivated if you get less marks. No problem. Long journey. Slowly, you will learn. But be consistent. Be strong. UPSC is a very big exam. One day you cannot become an IAS officer. It takes time. But we will plan for 2025. But we will plan for 2025 properly. Those who are with me, those who are consistent, those who listen, or those who follow, those who work hard, compulsory 2025 is your year. Okay. Within 4 or 5 days, UPSC results are going to come of 2023 within 4 or 5 days. This time 62 students went to interview. So we are hoping very good result this time. Only Academy in Hyderabad, 62 students went for interview. I have made a complete PDF. I will send that PDF also.
Sir, how do we get edge over others in answer writing while all are practicing the same manner and all are uses the flow charts?
Your name, please?
Udaykaran, sir.
See, in the beginning, everyone answers will be the same. Slowly, when the syllabus is increasing, few people will not be consistent. Few people will forget. Few people will write the same. Syllabus will be more. So when the syllabus is increasing, answers will not be the same. When the syllabus is increasing. In the beginning, when only one unit is there, then everyone will write the same. It doesn't mean that everyone is writing same. As the syllabus increasing, the people have their own way of writing an answer. So in that their own way of writing an answer, if you want more marks to be, then you have to go for simplification of your answer by writing simple sentences, by writing flowcharts, by writing schematic diagrams, by writing block diagrams, etc. Got it today?
Yes, sir. Sir, we can add our own thoughts in the answers.
Own thoughts means it should be logical. It should be within the constitutional limit.
Okay, sir.
Own thoughts means our uniform civil code should come. There should not be any other law. People should be beaten. It should become Hindu Rashtra. It should become Muslim Rashtra. Like that, radical should not be there. Within the constitutional limit.
Okay, sir. In the same, let us take the example of Union Civil Code, sir.
Yes.
If I think that by respecting all the regions, we should provide a unique act for separately among all, while people follow their own religions as well as a government certified rules for all the actions.
Correct. Very good. Like that. Okay. Any more questions from new students? Means new people who didn't ask a question up to now.
Sir.
Name.
Sir, na Narendra, sir.
Narendra Jogi, చెప్పండి.
సార్ మనం ఆన్సర్ రాసేటప్పుడు ఇప్పుడు చాలా మంది చెప్తుంటారు కదా సార్, పిఐబిస్ యోజనాస్ ఇవన్నీ చదవాలని తెలిసి అట్లా ఎక్స్టర్నల్ రిసోర్సెస్ ఇంకా ఏమేమి చెప్పండి.
యోజన మనం చేస్తున్నాం కదా, మన క్లాస్ లో కూడా చేసాం మేము. నువ్వు
అవును సార్.
అంతే. యోజన చేస్తే చాలు. పిఐబి సమ్మరీస్ ఐ విల్ బి ప్రొవైడింగ్ యూ. యోజన యూ రీడ్.
ఓకే. ఈ యోజనలో కానీ పిఐబిస్ లో కానీ
నరేంద్ర, డిస్టర్బెన్స్ ఇస్ కమింగ్.
సార్ ఇప్పుడు యోజనలో కానీ న్యూస్ పేపర్ లో కానీ వేరే ఏ వచ్చినా కానీ యూజ్ కంటెంట్ ఉంటుంది కదా సార్, దాన్ని కన్సైజ్ చేసేయాలి సార్.
దాన్ని మనము ఎంతవరకు అవసరమో అంతవరకు మాత్రమే తీసుకోవాలి. అంటే హెడ్డింగ్స్ తీసుకోవాలి.
ఓకే సార్.
ఆలకట్టు మౌనిక, ఎనీ డౌట్స్? దామోదర్ రెడ్డి.
You are providing monthly current affairs.
Name, please. Yes, ask.
Sir, Money Prevention Laundry Act, years mention cheyala sir.
అవును. అవి ఇంపార్టెంట్ లెజిస్లేషన్ గుర్తుంచుకోవాల్సిందే.
Sir, you are providing monthly current affairs in the website of Vishnu Ias, right?
Yes.
Those are enough for the current.
Those are very properly made.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
So, okay, friends. Thank you. All the best. Be consistent from this Telugu New Year, which is starting from today. So, from today onwards, have a transformation, a very big transformation, and get success. If you get success, compulsory your parents, your family members will be more than happy. I will be more than happy than them. But the only mantra is being consistent. Okay? Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.